Candles, fibs, crosses, EMAs. It's the tools of the day trade. Don't be a noob and trade on websites that don't give you BitBoy bonuses. Click the link in the description to get set up on ByBit or Femex and get an insane sign-up bonus for being part of the BitSquad. Leverage trade responsibly, but do it the right way on Femex or ByBit. Bonus details in the links below.
BitBoy Crypto Morning Tea. Good morning, everybody. It's October 1st, 2021. My name's Piano Matty B. That is Scaramucci's. And this is your morning tea. A brief glimpse into the crypto market, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing, all the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni, bringing the data. The FOMO index has climbed to 27 from yesterday's 20. FOMO is slowly building up. Bitcoin dominance is at 42.7%. 24-hour volume is at 95 billion. The overall market cap is 1.9 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Another day, another big green candle on the 4-hour chart anyways. Yesterday we climbed up to 43.8. Textbook the 50 retest real proper like. Nodded in approval and headed back up to our first ladder rung of optimism and hope at 44.1. We said yesterday that rung would be 44, but we'll take the $100 overage. Dusseldorf backed down for a final howshy going with the 50, then back up to 44.8, which was our rung target. Now there's just one more pin for price action to knock over to pick up that spare, and it's 45.2, which will reunite price action with its high school sweetheart, the 200 moving average, over on the daily, shall we? We can see they had a torrid affair back in the first part of September, straddling back and forth until they're bittersweet and ultimately short break up and then down again. And it's the opinion of this piano that with the arrival of Probert October, we won't see a lot of time spent with the 200. It will be more of a consensual agreement to grow away from each other so they can both be their best selves apart, rather than their usual toxic codependence. Hey Nancy, how you doing? It'll be like when Alex P. Keaton of the classic 80s sitcom Family Ties had to say goodbye to his girlfriend Ellen as she decided to take a scholarship at a prestigious dance school in Paris, leaving our beloved right-wing conservative Alex, played by the handsome and charismatic Canadian Michael J. Fox, devastated, but they both knew it was coming and it had to happen. Besides, it spawned the #1 hit by Billy Veer and the Beaters at this moment. Well, I suppose we should continue building our ladder of optimism and hope, shall we? After we consolidate with the 200 at 45.2, our next stop will be 45.9. This will plant us firmly between the financial gravitational pull of the 200 and the 50. We may see a textbook retest of the 200 or a dad knock on the deck to check for structural integrity. And then on to 46.3, where we will see a quick workshop in one-liners and self-deprecating humor with our favorite pushover of moving averages, the Rodney Dangerfield, that's right, the 50. But Piano Matty B, I feel like you never really talked about the 50 moving average, and now it's, well, all you talk about. And to that I say, you are right, and thanks for asking. The 50 is usually banging it out on the smaller clubs away from the action, and only comes around when things are about to get real proper like. And guess what? Things are about to get real proper like. Once we pass over the 50... we probably won't see him for at least a few months, so have a good look at Rodney maybe taking his Sunday matinee a little more family-friendly. Because once he leaves, he won't be back for a while. After 46.3, it's time to take in Fibonacci flavor country at the 50% fib level. At 47.2, we would officially be above all moving averages and picking up some real bullish momentum. After last second regrets on missing Rodney's last show in Hoboken at Yuck Yucks, we'll probably look for a retest show in the Aldirondacks before heading up to 48.2. And yes, I know, 48.2, Matty B this weekend? Not sure. This is just what the data is telling me, so I'm telling y'all. Things happen slowly, then all of a sudden. Have we been patient? Yes. Have we waited like good little boys and girls as price action sat in the weeds for weeks, even months? Check. Does this market distribute wealth from the impatient to the patient? Darn tootin' it does. You know whose patience also paid off? Billy Veer and the Beaters. You mean that guy whose song At This Moment was the soundtrack to Alex and Ellen's breakup in Family Ties? Yes, that Billy Veer and the Beaters, and thanks for asking. Billy wrote that song in 1977. It sat in record company limbo for 8 years before it was placed in Family Ties in 1985. Became a #1 hit, essentially retiring old Billy V. It's a great little tune, and one heck of a dramatic ending. Speaking of dramatic endings, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected lead. That's right, it's a long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. Why not? It's Friday, so sing me out. 3, 4. Whoa. Ch-ch-ch-ching. Have a great weekend, everybody.